Hi everyone, this is Bill. Welcome to our emerging channel where we will primarily be covering three topics: real estate and stock investing, and the greatest game, college football. In today's video, we're going to be talking about stock investing. This week I was very excited to learn that ARK Invest, a firm with exchange-traded funds or ETFs focused on disruptive innovation, announced they would be forming a new ETF focused on the space industry. Currently, ARK offers 5 funds: ARKK, the flagship ARK Innovation Fund; ARKQ, which focuses on autonomous technology and robotics; ARKW, which centers on next-generation internet; ARKG, which covers the genomic revolution space; and ARKF, which is all fintech innovation. Behind CEO Cathie Wood, ARK has been thriving and award-winning. In full disclosure, I currently hold shares of both ARKK and ARKG. ARK's new space-related ETF will work under the symbol ARKX. Immediately upon announcement, investors were bidding up shares of stock which they considered highly probable candidates to be included within the new ETF, most notably NASDAQ companies Virgin Galactic, which trades under the symbol SPCE, Stable Road Acquisition, which trades under the symbol SRAC and who is completing a merger with Momentous Space, and MAXR Technologies, which trades under the symbol MAXR. These stocks were then highlighted in an article in Investor Place. I like all of these stocks, and I do hold a minimal amount of SRAC. Last Thursday, Morgan Brennan on CNBC told us more.
Well, it's now time for our ETF Spotlight. We're taking a look at the SPDR S&P Aerospace and Defense ETF, ticker there XAR. It is in the green today. It's up 4.5%, adding to its 3-month gains, up about 30% over that time. 2 names in the fund that are surging this morning are Virgin Galactic and MAXR Technologies, on news that Cathie Wood's ARK Invest is planning a space exploration ETF, focusing on companies that are, quote, leading, enabling, or benefiting from technologically enabled products and or services that occur beyond the surface of Earth. Look at that. Virgin Galactic up 20%, MAXR up 27, almost 28%. No word yet on what the names will be that will be included in that ETF, but the space names are shooting higher nonetheless, including names that are not in the XAR, names like satellite operators, Viasat and Iridium. Also the SPACs that are taking space exploration startups public this quarter: Stable Road Acquisition, which is merging with Momentous, and New Providence Acquisition, which is bringing AST and Science public. Why is a filing tied to a new ETF doing this right now? Well, keep in mind, ARK Invest Management and Cathie Wood has had a very strong year, strong performances for funds last year, most notably that ARK Innovation ETF, which gained more than 150%. Investors are taking notice, and while there hasn't necessarily been that much public investor money going into space until now, I think many folks that are in this industry expect 2021 to be a year where that significantly changes.
Now, I have always been attracted to space, the final frontier. Yes, like many of you, I love the original Star Trek television series, and finding a rerun while flipping through the channels usually stops me in my tracks. But as we have noted previously in many of our videos, the future is arriving faster than we think, and investment ventures into space are at our doorstep. With that in mind, I had previously held shares of another space-related ETF, Procure Space ETF, under the symbol UFO. As of the close of 2020, UFO had 31 investments within the ETF. I had no problem with the fund or the holdings within the fund. However, I sold the fund to use money for some individual stocks I thought could provide me with quicker gains and a higher return, which for me turned out to be a smart move. One company that intrigues me within the UFO fund is EchoStar Corp, which trades under the symbol SATS. However, the history, investment research, and performance of Cathie Wood and her ARK teams suggests the ARK Space Fund holdings will be extremely successful, including wide-ranging benchmark positions focused on strategic, scheduled disruption. Many investors, myself included, will be investigating the landscape to identify companies which may be included in the new ETF. The aforementioned stocks do in fact seem like strong candidates, but I've identified a few others which I would like to share with you today. One stock I think that will be found within the new fund is Nano Dimension, trading on the NASDAQ under the symbol NNDM. This is sort of a cult stock within the highly coveted 3D printing landscape. There are countless YouTubers focusing on Nano Dimension, and the interest in the company is well deserved. ARK Invest owns NNDM in their ARKQ and ARKW ETFs, and they have recently been increasing their holdings of the stock, buying even at values that could be considered extended. Nano Dimension has the Dragonfly system, what they describe as a one-stop solution for agile hardware development and innovative circuit design across a wide array of industries, which is described as the industry's only comprehensive manufacturing printing platform for the round-the-clock 3D printing of electronic circuitry. Now, I do own NNDM, and I can't imagine the stock would not be a key holding of the new ARKX ETF. NASDAQ-traded Trimble, symbol TRMB, is another stock I think makes the cut for the new ARK Space ETF. The company seeks to, quote, connect physical and digital worlds. The company is primarily involved in agriculture, construction, geospatial, and transportation in wide-ranging capacities, unquote. Global positioning systems link the company to the space industry. Although the stock is highly rated by Investors Business Daily and the chart action looks tremendous, I do not own Trimble, but it is a top 3 holding in the ARKQ fund, and I think it's a great candidate for the new ARKX ETF. My final thought is that RAVN Industries, a company which ARK Invest holds in their ARKQ ETF, will be a prime candidate for the new ARK Space ETF. RAVN operates in many arenas, but their work in construction, aerospace and defense, and precision agriculture is most notable, with the aerospace and agricultural areas being expected to show rapid future growth. The company states, quote, we shape the stratospheric platform market with the world's most advanced and reliable lighter-than-air technologies, end quote. Check out this short video promotion from RAVN promoting their Aerostar division.
Today, mankind embarks on its most exciting adventure, the conquest of space, and the role of the balloon has been very important.
RAVN Aerostar is a world leader in the design, development, and manufacture of aerospace products. We've been challenging the limits of technology since 1956, working at the forefront of high-altitude research with universities, the military, Google, and NASA. And we're not stopping there. For RAVN Aerostar, not even the sky is the limit.
Food is an important issue around the world, and RAVN notes they, quote, develop precision agricultural products that promote environmental stewardship, allowing farmers to grow more with less, end quote. The company further notes, quote, since 1978, RAVN Applied Technology has helped create, define, and redefine precision agriculture, end quote. In my opinion, RAVN is well positioned moving into the future. I do own shares of the company, and I do think RAVN is almost certain to be included in the new ARK Space ETF. It does seem big gains in the space arena may be some years off, and there will no doubt be issues along the way, but we will boldly become shareholders of ARKX, the ARK Invest Space Fund ETF, immediately upon availability. The stars tell us the return on investment in the space arena could ramp up to warp speed quite quickly. Folks, I am not a licensed financial advisor, and I am not recommending action on your part at all. I'm just informing you of my thoughts. Please do your own due diligence and find out if any of my thoughts and actions might benefit you. As we conclude, please feel welcome to follow us on Facebook at Future Breakout and help us out by liking our video and subscribing to our page. Hey folks, live long and prosper, and we thank you so much for watching.